done. For now, we will take one problem. Okay, we will go through the different ways of solving it. Okay, and we will, so basically we will do 3 approaches, and we will have to see out of these 3 approaches, which one is the optimal. Like, okay, so what are the 3 ways to solve knapsack problem, right? One is you focus only on your weight. You remember the shopping cart? So imagine a person went in their head, they had only the problem that, oh my God, the weight should not go more than 10 kg, weight should not go more than 10 kg, right? So they are focused only on the weight. So imagine a second person goes and they are focused only on maximizing the profit. So this person thinks that, okay, let me pick the packet, every packet they pick and want to put it in the shopping bag, they will see what is the price. So let me pick the maximum price. So their focus is on the profit. Okay. So imagine there's a third person who does both. He'll say, okay, let me pick the one which is having the maximum profit, and also let me check the weight. I want to pick something which has less weight. Right. So these are the 3 ways of solving knapsack problem.
To solve it, right? First one is ordering by weight, right? So do you need to do increasing order? You need to rearrange this one, right? So how do you rearrange? Increasing order of weight or decreasing order of weight? Weight should always be less. So that's why you start with increasing order of weight. So when you arrange this, I said you always do this, right? You always note down the object, weight, and profit. Same problem, whatever they have given in the question, you have to rewrite it, because here, no, it will be confusing. You may not be able to map it correctly. So just write down here your object 1. Okay. Okay. Look at this and tell me, we need to do in decreasing order of weight. Okay. Which is the smallest in this?
10.
The weights. 10. Right. 10. So this is what your third. Okay. We'll do one thing. First thing is you just note down here, however it is, so that it's easy for us to compare. Don't do anything, just note down. Just the question we are rewriting, so that they are one below the other. This is the third object, your weight is 10. This is 35. This is your fourth object, weight is 15. And this is 45. Okay, now let us do weight comparison. Okay. So you said this will be your first, because weight is 10. This will be your second, because your weight is 15. This will be your third, because your weight is 20. And this will be your fourth, because your weight is 25. Now write down in this order. So the same order. Okay. Right? Now in your solution 1, first solution is we will be going by increasing order of weight. So note down, first we have to copy this object, first object. So this is your third object with weight 10, profit is 35. Then you have your second object, right? So it's your fourth with weight 15 and 45. Let me know if you have any doubts in how did we get this? Why am I taking this object and writing it here?
Understood.
Okay. And also correct me, because generally this point, no, because we are copying from here to here, there will be some mistakes also. So just recheck your answers and what I'm doing. Is this correct? All of you got the same thing? 3, 4,
Yes,
1, 2 object. Okay, good. Now we should solve. Your solution will have another table called, what is RC? Anybody can tell? Capacity. Okay. So when you start, what is the remaining capacity? Look at the question and tell me.
40, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. So which object you will pick here? You should look at this table now. From this table, we are getting to this table. So which object you will put here?
Ma'am.
Right. So here we don't have to do anything. Just blindly take whatever is in this first row, right? We'll blindly take that. So object number 3, weight is 10. Yeah, in knapsack problem, it is either 0 or 1. Okay, we don't have any fraction. So we are taking, so it is 1. Okay, now what is the remaining capacity? 40
30.
minus what? Right, very good. 40 minus 10, 30. So before you take the second one, you need to check. Can you take this object fully or not with the remaining capacity 30? Yeah, you can take or no?
Yes.
You can take. So let us take that object. Sorry, this is not fraction. This is just, we are taking it fully. So now remaining capacity becomes, did you all get this? Remaining capacity as 15?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, can we take the next object here?
No, ma'am.
You cannot. So we are not taking. We stop here. So your 0, 1 knapsack is very easy. If it is normal knapsack, what we had to do? We had to take this fraction. So we'll say, okay, 15 divided by this capacity. Right? We continue the problem.
Your voice is breaking, ma'am.
Because 0 knapsack, we stop here. Okay. So now, how do you? We'll wait for 2 more minutes. Otherwise, I'll switch my audio. Okay. So you can note this down. We had the solution vector. You had to build the solution vector, right? So what is solution vector?
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
Let me.
X3, X4, right? So what do we do here? X1 have we taken? Have we taken object number 1?
No, ma'am.
Right. So you put 0. Did we take object number 2?
No, ma'am.
Right. Did we take object number 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And we also took object number 4. Right. So this is your solution vector. Now finally, you have to calculate what is the profit. It's very easy. Because it is 0, you don't do anything. Because it is 0, here you don't do comma. Just add. So 0 plus 0 plus the third object, right? So what was the profit for this third object? So how do you know that? You can look up this table. So right. And we also took this object. So the profit was 45. So your total profit was 8. You all got this? Okay. Now solution number 2 says you pick the object based on increasing order of the profit. Right? That's your solution number 2. So if you have to arrange this, right? Which one you will take first? We'll take this first, then take this second, then this third, then this fourth. Anybody, any doubts up till here? How did we get this?
No, ma'am. No doubt.
Okay, good. So if you look at, if you have a pencil or something, you can highlight it like this, because now you're looking at the profit, not at the weight. Okay. So now let us copy this in the same order that we selected. So we said this we have to take first. So I will copy 4, 15, 45. Then I copy this. Sorry. Then I copy this. And finally, I copy this. You all also got the same table. Is there any mistake in my table, or check your tables? We all are having the same values. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So from here, we need to start filling this. So we will, what was the remaining capacity? 40, right? So let's start 40. Okay. Here you don't have to do any calculation, just go with this order. So we have to check whether this is, you can take this object. So the capacity is good, I can take it. And because it is 0, 1, I always take full. So we calculate the remaining capacity. What is this? 25, right? Okay. So let's check. Can you take the second object? Yeah, it is perfectly fitting. Right?
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
take that to 25. Now after this, if you see, it is perfectly fitted. 25 minus 25, 0. You don't have any remaining capacity. Okay. After this, build your solution vector. X1, X2, X3, X4 equals. Can anybody tell what is the solution vector here?
Zero,
0, 1.
0, 1.
Very good. So with this, what is the profit? 0 anyways, we don't take. This was your second object. So your profit was 40. This we don't take. Then your fourth object, your profit was 45. Right? I got 85. You all got the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Very good. Now finally, we'll do a third solution. Third way of doing is, we have to look at both profit and weight, right? So let me copy this again. You all also copy this question again. So in solution 3, we have to do profit divided by weight. Okay. So let us do for the first one. P1 divided by W. You all try to do this. So profit 1, this was, so profit 3 is 35, weight is 10. That's how I'm doing this. And profit 4 is 45 by 50. Okay. You can actually solve this. So this is nothing but 1. Okay. This becomes what? 5 5 are 25, 5 8 are 40. So 8 by 5. If you further divide this, no, what do you get? If you know this, you can further do this. You get 3, right? If you know decimals, see, I told you last class also, if you're familiar with fraction, you leave it. This you can also write it as 1, 3 by 5. Okay. If you're not, if you're good with the decimals, go ahead and solve this. 5 6 are 30. Right? This, if you do in decimals, it is easy to compare. So in decimals, I got this answer as 1.6. Okay. This, how do you do? If you know the decimals, the 0, you can directly solve. It is 3.5. Because you just remove the 0 and you add a dot. Okay. This one, how do you do? 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 45. So the answer is 3. Okay. So in solution number 3, we need to do increasing order of profit, right? Because profit should be high for us. So, sorry, decreasing order of profit. So out of this, which you will pick first? Which one is highest in this?
3.5.
Right. This is your first. Then this is your second.
3.
Then this is your third. Then this is your fourth. Okay. Now you got your first, second, third, fourth. Okay, now when you actually fill in the table, like I said, you don't need this fraction, whatever you solved, you don't need that answers. All you need is which was first, second, third, fourth. Only to determine that we need this. Okay, otherwise, from now on, when you're filling, go back to your original problem. Okay, you don't have to check anything that you did here. So your first was 3, third object. So 3, 10. Fill this correctly. 3, more space. Three, 10, 35. Right, first, second was fourth object. So we need to pick this 15, 45. Then it's your third object, P2. This is your third one, 2, 25, 40. And your fourth one, this one. Right? So 1, 20, 20. Check if you all got this same table. This is very important. Did you get the same table? Any differences in your table and mine? Any doubt how you got this?
No, ma'am.
Clear, no? You have the same tables, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's solve this. Solve this part is same, okay? All three problems same way we have to do. It's just that how you build initial table only changes. So same thing, pick the same first object. Here you don't have to do anything, just pick it up. Right. Fraction, right? So I'll put full. So remaining capacity is 40 minus 10, 30. Yeah, I can pick the second one also. So 4, 15, 45. Remaining capacity 30 minus 15. I'm checking whether it will fit in. Yes, no, right? This will not fit in, no? My remaining capacity is 15. If I pick the next one, the weight is 25. So I cannot fit in. So I stop here. I stop now. So what is my solution vector? X1, X2, X3, X4. 0, 0, 1, 1. Did you get the same thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is the profit? 0 plus 0 plus third one, right? This one. 35 plus 45. What is this? 80 here. You all got 80?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you completed the problem for 01 knapsack? We did all three solutions, right? So we are done.
Yes.
One last step is pending. Who can tell? We solved all three. One last step is
Optimal
pending.
solution we have to find.
Very good. So what is the optimal solution? Optimal solution you have to look at. Just you can make a note. So solution 3 was 80. I think solution 2 was what, 85, I think, no? Solution 1 was also 80, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, so your optimal solution is 85.
85.
Okay, clear? This is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is a little lengthy to do, but it's easy to score also. Like there's definitely either knapsack or 01 knapsack will come for you. So very easy to score marks in this. And this will be at least 3 or 4 marks, you know, or sometimes 5 marks also. So, okay. So now that we are done, I will do some theory today. a very interesting problems. One second. Where is it? This one? Yeah. Right.